What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we have got the pleasure of showcasing the new daily login champion in Arix, who takes around 2 years to attain, but is he worth it? Now a big shout out to my boy Alacookie, who actually summoned him early from a shard and was like, yo YST, do you want to do a showcase? I thought yeah, this would be a really good opportunity to at least showcase the skills. Now in terms of account development, Cookie's account isn't super endgame in terms of gear or great haul, but we've managed to put together a relatively nice build here to mainly showcase the skills, and then from that we can kind of judge, is this champion worth all of that weight to attain? So let's break down the kit and his skills and all of that. So on the Deathly Arts, attacks all enemies, has a 25% chance, and then it's a 30% or 35% chance once booked of removing one random buff from each target. Now for me it does scream Hydrobus, but on the other hand it's a really low chance and you can't rely on this always happening, right? So when the Head of Mischief steals your buffs, potentially coming through and removing some more buffs back. I think it's like a similar play to Nari the Lucky, but he has it on a single target but at a much higher chance. So it's a nice A1 I guess, and it's AoE, which is a plus. On the Thorn Chamber Listen, attacks all enemies and has a 50% chance, 75% chance once booked, of placing a stun debuff for one turn, and transfers a random debuff from this champion to the targets that receive a stun debuff from this skill. So it's another transferring of random debuffs, or stealing, like similar to the A1 where they remove it, but they have to be under that stun, which isn't 100% chance. And in my opinion, it could have been a really solid speed farm champion for the Spider's Lair, but 75% isn't consistent enough for me. And we do have champs like Archmage Helmet that can do very similar stuff, and he's an epic champion from the normal Doom Tower. But maybe if there's a new Hydro Head coming through and you can stun them, might have a bit of use, but that's just speculation for the future. But it's a nice skill, I guess. An AoE stun and an AoE A1. Then we've also got ally protection and a counter attack on this champion for 2 turns. So not on AoE, and that's on a 3 turn cooldown. When I first read this kit, I thought maybe a good mischief tank. But when you break it down, the ally protection goes on the rest of your champs. And then the counter attack goes on this champion. So when it's an equal 1 buff, right? So I don't know if it's reliable for that. But it's still a relatively nice skill, and once again, really reminds me of Nari the Lucky with that counterattack on themselves. I would love to see an AoE, but we're just not going to get that. With the Cynical passive though, it's really interesting. So it fills this champion's turn meter by 5% for each time an ally inflicts a critical hit. So we'll try get a bit of play on this today. And heals this champion by 5% of their max HP each time an enemy inflicts a critical hit. So traditionally in an arena, if you're getting critted from like one champion, 5%, I don't know. It's a nice passive. It's not terrible, but it's definitely maybe not the best. But I like the turn meter boosting. Overall for me, is she worth the wait? I would prefer a Vizix in my personal opinion. But let's just break down the skills and then we'll go into a showcase. So we've got attack, speed, we've got speed, crit rate, we've got crit rate and some HP percent. Crit damage on the gauntlets, HP percent on the chest plate. We've got speed on the boots because we just want it to go a bit fast, right? We've got accuracy on the banner, crit damage on the amulet, and defense on the ring with a HP percent roll. Overall stats, we are at 56,000 HP. Obviously with endgame gear on maybe like my account or something, you could potentially push this up to 90,000 and deal some relatively nice damage. But of course, we didn't want to waste all of Cookie's resources today for the sake of one showcase. 2.3k defense, 208 speed, 100% crit rate, 209% crit damage, and 217 accuracy. We just wanted to put Stalwart to mitigate 30% AoE damage, to try and coincide with the healing, where it's kind of like self-protection, right? Masteries, we have gone for the offense, heading down to War Master. And then we've gone the defense, trying to trigger counterattacks with this champion having all AoE skills. So let's go into a few areas of the game, have a bit of fun with it. Faction Wars I really wanted to showcase, but it doesn't open for 2 days, which is unfortunate. But why not? Let's start off with the arena. I think that'd be pretty cool. So we got that. And actually, yeah, let's keep the Warlord in. Let's just lock off the skills and try showcase the damage. So we want to open up with this one, right? First choice. And let's open up with the stun. I think is a good way to do it. And warp guidance. We can use that as a second priority. All right, let's go. All right, so we're going to just drop this down. Drop attack, drop defense, and... So we got some relatively nice damage coming out there. But we did manage to... Well, we didn't in that one. But usually you would be able to get some stuns out if you book it up. Nice. So we've got a shield on now. And now hopefully we can get that ally protection and counterattack on. Then we should be able to come back with A1 abilities. So hopefully Herndon can take a turn. Nice. Oh, I thought Herndon was going to come through, but I forgot we locked him out. That's what happens when you don't have a Warlord on your own account. Come on. And there we go. So, not impressive in terms of pure damage. Like, that wasn't a super tanky team either. Alright, let's try a team like this. Why not? We're not going to go against super endgame teams, but maybe we might try it once. As I said, this is just mainly a showcase today. We got 3 stuns out of there, so that's nice. The thing is, like, the problem for me is, it's the time that you get Arix in the game. And that's kind of the issue. Do you need a champion with this gear set this far in? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Like, the champion is decent, I'd say, for progression. Like, in terms of, you get this champion mid-game, I think he'll be really, really solid, but as it stands, oh, we're going to just take this L here. Alright, no worries. We'll just get into another one. But yeah, as I was saying, in terms of super endgame, I don't know if there's much use apart from the Hydrobus, which I think could have some capabilities. But we will showcase that a bit later on today. Who else shall we get? Let's just do this team here. Knock them out. Drop attack, drop defense, and boom. So we got a nice bit of damage there. We hit 40,000. And let's do the A1 now. No, don't kill him off, Arbiter. We wanted to showcase Arix. Alright, let's do one more team. We'll try and find one tanky-ish one and just try get as many counterattacks as possible. Skullcrown's just going to keep counterattacking. Let's just try... Maybe a team like this will be nice. We've got a Rector draft. Some off affinities. Hopefully we can get some stuns out. Nice. We managed to stun off that Zavia. Oh, we stunned out 3 of them. I didn't even see that. Oh, so without setting presets, they'll do the ally protection second. Even though that he could have hit the damage. But there we go. It's decent. In terms of arena, I don't see any endgame player using it. But if you pull it from a shard, I can see the utility for sure. Alright, so let's head into the Doom Tower. Let's just do a little wave. We'll go down a little bit because I'm not sure what team he's running. Let's see. Okay, let's just find... We want some positive affinities so we can see some nice damage. Alright, so there's a lot of spirit here. Let's take out Warlord. We're going to try and do the CCs with Arix instead. Let's just leave it how it is. No presets. And see what they like to do first. Is it the ally protection or is it the stun? Nice. So we've got a bunch of stuns up there. See, taunting set could be really huge as well. I can imagine having the stuns in the set, and then you've also got the taunting for provokes, and then the counterattack on themselves. And I think that would be a really nice gear set to put on them. Yeah, for sure. I think if I was to get him, I would definitely be putting him in taunting personally. There we go. More stuns coming through. And kaboom. Coming into wave 2. Drop attack, drop defense. Can we get some more counterattacks on? Come on. Oof. Nice. We got some counterattacks. Can we get an AoE on us? We want an AoE. Oh my gosh, they're going all after Valkyrie here. Take some of that off. Nice little provokes, and I don't know, guys. It's obviously it's not fully booked. We'll be coming around the cooldowns a lot more often. But in terms of progression, it's a progression champion for me. I just feel like it was put in at the wrong point in the daily login program. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. In the Doom Tower, do you think it's going to have great use? Like, you can gear a Bellower in a stun set and it'll do really similar things, honestly, because it's all AoEs as well. All right, let's just do... We'll do the campaign. Let's just showcase this. Let's see how well they can do it. So, where's Arix? Where are they? There we go. So, he's farming this stage here. So, let's see how well they can do it compared to his ethos. I didn't see the damage, but... All right, nice. Get damage there. So, in terms of campaign farming, of course, it's going to do really well with all of the AoE attacks. I actually want to try it on 12-3 Brutal. Let me do that after this. Alright, nice. Let's go into the 12-3 Brutal. The only pain is, it's like... This champion likes to do that counterattack thing on presets when they could just kill the enemies. Let's see. Alright, maybe not. Can we do the A1 on next wave? Nice. Alright, so the AI is pretty nice here. 6 seconds, and that was his best time. Damn. Alright, so relatively nice, well, really nice campaign farmer. 7 seconds is respectable for sure. And alright, let's just pull up a Hydrobus run to wrap things up. So in this Hydra team here, we have got an Arix, we have got Trunders. Of course, Trunder's going to be smacking the most damage. But hopefully we can showcase how well Arix can do too as well. Because she's going to be doing the counter-attacks and all of that good stuff. The ally protection to keep us alive. And also the counter-attack on themselves. I really wanted to showcase the stripping on the A1. I don't think we managed to do it in this team. But we are only facing the normal difficulty, which is okay. That's all he can do on his account at the moment. But I think with a team like this, he could potentially push hard in the near future. The main thing is just resistance and heals for him. But let's just quickly go through here. Oh, wait, there's some decapitations going on here. So there we go. Boom, smacking down that head there. And we tried to line up all of the Hydra heads to see the potential of raw damage against the decapitated heads. So we're just going to keep going through here. Alright, so we should have actually placed a block of buffs there, but we didn't. We wanted to save it for the next cycle of heads. Let's go for a bit more. So where we actually decapitate. And there we go. What a screenshot for you guys. So we got all in. And we should have placed that drop defense. I really wish I didn't when I was re-recording this. And then here we go. So just the A1 ability, we got 65,000 damage, which is relatively nice. If we had to drop defense, maybe around 150,000, something like that. There we go. All of the heads coming back through, and this is where we wanted to place that block buffs. And now we can place the A1 here, and we got 77,000 on the right. All right, coming through here. Trund is just going to be dealing damage, of course. And yeah, doing really well up until this point. Like, it was going really smooth, and what happened was, it was funny. I was getting towards the end. Well, let's just do this A2. It's decent, but we can't stun them, which is unfortunate. And let's come through with a counter-attack, see how much damage we do there. Alright, nice. Mainly it's going to be coming from War Master damage from all of the AoEs. And then I think around here I was like, shall we just click auto and see where it goes? And this is the dark side of the Hydrobus. Where did I click it? I'm just looking for the auto. There we go. I clicked auto, and watch this. It's hilarious. We could have easily pushed this to like 30, 40, maybe 50 million if I just controlled it. But I wanted to be a smart guy and just click auto. Bad idea. Alright, here we go. Poison Cloud came up. And we're going to start getting nuked. Can we get stolen here? Yep. And it all starts going downhill. Watch how much poisons come up. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I need to see that head do it. Oh no. Look at that. When I seen this, I was like, the second you don't click auto, then boom, it all went downhill. But we did get 18.25 million damage. He was just trying to push a 1 key anyway. But in comparison to Vizix, who is dealt for really decent damage here, Martyr as well, Arix did relatively nice at 3.5 million, about half of Trunder's. So yeah, that is going to be all for the video, guys. As I said, this is not a guide, just a showcase. And a big shout out to my boy Alacookie for allowing us to showcase Arix for you guys today. So show him some love in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.